Hello, YouTube. So this is going to be one of my more organized videos, which, if you've seen my other videos, isn't saying that much. But I totally planned it all ahead of time. I've got props, I've got little signs, and it's cool. So if you've watched the video that this is a reply to, this is because I got tagged. Um, as far as I can tell, the basic idea is that you tell 5 things about yourself that people on YouTube, at least, if not people in general, might not know about you, and then you tag someone else and they have to do the same thing. It's a fun idea, and I like it, and plus it's, my friend Sugarbeet Angel, who, um, you know, is awesome, and even if I didn't like the idea, I would probably do it anyway. So, let's see. I will start off. Oh, and quick warning, my camera doesn't automatically focus. So, about these signs, I'm not certain about being able to see them. I might have to hold them there and turn the dial and focus, and then take them away and focus back on me. So bear with me. I promise that I will almost definitely get through this in the 10 minutes that I have been allotted, even though I'm already up to 100 seconds and 1/6 of the way through. So, the first thing. Oh, you can see that pretty well, actually. I've drawn pictures. They're not very good, but I'm comfortable with that because all I draw is stick figures. So in case you can't read that because of my sloppy handwriting, I sleep on my couch. It is this couch you see in the background right here. I may have mentioned it a couple videos ago, so you might know it about me if you are paying attention. But I do not own a bed yet. My parents are actually planning on coming down and helping me buy a bed soon, which will be awesome. But until that day, I sleep on this couch here. It's a very comfortable couch. I don't have any kind of back pain or anything like some people say that they do when they sleep on a couch. So, yeah. And you also can't see, but I'm sitting on a whole bunch of blankets and, well, that's a pillow. Pillows and blankets and stuff. And mostly I just kind of pull it up onto the couch when I am using it as a bed, and then I pull it down to the floor to sit on when I'm using my computer. Because I also don't have a computer desk or a chair, and therefore my computer's on the floor and I'm on the floor. It's a whole floor deal. Okay, I've already used up another 100 seconds, so I think I'm either right on schedule or way behind. The next thing is Dance Dance Revolution. You may or may not know this. People who know me in real life do, but I play Dance Dance Revolution. I may even do some videos of it. This is me going off camera to get the prop associated with this number 2 thing. This is my shiny DDR pad. It was rather expensive. I don't remember exactly how expensive, but it was from, I guess, a company called BNS, and it has the unzip. You take out the padding and everything, and it's a really sweet pad. Especially for a soft pad, the arrows are even raised, and if you don't know what DDR is, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But you might be used to that by now if you watch me enough. Okay, I haven't used up a full another 100 seconds, so maybe I'm ahead of schedule now. Number 3 is girl drinks. I don't really like the taste of beer, and so when I choose to indulge in drinking, I drink girl drinks. I think I've even got a favorite, unless it's been taken down or something because of copyright and whatever, but of a Saturday Night Live sketch. If it has been taken down, look for it somewhere else. It's hilarious. It's called Girl Drink Drunk. My props for this one, I got 3 of them. I got my favorite kind of alcohol, which is Smirnoff Green Apple. It tastes like green apple Jolly Ranchers. You can't even taste the alcohol. I also have vodka, which all by itself tastes, like alcohol, kind of like rubbing alcohol, no real flavor of its own. But going with something like orange juice, it tastes absolutely delicious because it doesn't taste like a thing. And it's just orange juice with a hint of alcohol taste, which actually kind of adds to the taste of the orange juice. One thing to note here, this is store brand orange juice, and therefore is... I actually really like store brand orange juice better than most national brand orange juices I've tried. It's weird, I know, but that's just the way things are. Okay, the fourth thing, World of Warcraft. There's like a whole storyline on this one thing, if you can read my handwriting. But anyway, I used to play World of Warcraft. I have considered playing it again, but essentially, it got too addicting. And I played it in RIT when I went to school up there, up in New York. And my grades slipped a lot, and I don't go there anymore, and I don't have a degree from there, so you do the math. But I have considered playing it again in recent times. I actually only thought of it because Marianne mentioned it in her video. That's Slayerette. For those of you who don't know her, you can look her up on here. But since she mentioned doing it on her videos recently, it sprung into mind, and so when I was trying to think of 5 things, I thought of that. My prop is the free trial that they sent me in the mail of the expansion. I have not played the expansion, and this has been a huge temptation for me. It's this 10-day free trial. Look, you don't have to pay a thing, and you can come in and try the Blood Elf and all that good stuff. And I'm just like, I kind of want to, but I don't know. So, yeah. Plus, I've got a bunch of friends on Horde side, and I've always liked the Alliance better, but now I can play a Blood Elf, so it might work, and I don't know. Whatever. The point is, I think that my life right now is still too busy for World of Warcraft, because I still want to socialize with people outside the internet, and also socialize with people on Gaia. And I know that like my Gaia time and my YouTube time would go right out the window as soon as I started playing World of Warcraft. It would just take all my free time. So we are on to the 5th thing, and with only 100 seconds to go, so we've got to race through this one. Mexicans. This one's a little bit obscure, and I had to really reach for a prop. But I live in a primarily Mexican neighborhood, and like really primarily, like 90 to 95%, and a lot of them don't speak English. And I took Spanish in high school, like so many years ago, and barely remember a thing, and so I kind of have like this rudimentary communication, but my next door neighbor is actually really cool. He tries to socialize with me. I think he speaks even less English than I speak Spanish, and, stuff. So, anyway, I'm trying to think of what to do and watching the seconds tick by. I think I'm just gonna finish it up on there. Maybe I'll tell you more about my Mexican neighbor later, and the antics with that. And maybe there will be more antics with that, so I'll be able to come home and be like, fresh blog, this is the new update on Mexican neighbor. So yeah. Okay, looks like this video is about to end whether I want it to or not. So, I am going to tag slayerette. If you are watching, if I got your attention, you have to do a video like this too, only probably a lot shorter, because you don't ramble as much as I do, and stuff. So, bye now.